Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So last week we were in my car and this week we are back in my bedroom. This week's video is going to be about why you don't need geography, and by that I mean the class. So in Ontario, where I live, in grade 9 geography is a compulsory course, meaning you have to take it, regardless of whether or not you're good at it or you want to go into geography. And I, for one, am not good at it, so I would never choose a career that's in a field in that. And I didn't really think it was relevant because in the unit that we were doing at the time, it was learning how to read maps and know the coordinates of where you're located and to like calculate what degrees direction you're going, like you're going 197 degrees south, like stuff like that. And a lot of people in the class were just like, okay, this is happening, we have to do this, whatever. And then so my geography teacher obviously thought it was important enough for her to become a geography teacher. And so she was giving us a reason why learning this part of geography was important. And she was like, what if you were in a plane and the pilot passed out and the plane was crashing? Wouldn't you want to know what direction you're going? And I'm like, I know exactly what direction I'm going. Down, because the plane is crashing and I'm plummeting to my death. I don't know how to fly a plane, so how does me knowing we should be going 13 degrees north help me to not die? How does me knowing the direction I'm plummeting in prevent me from dying? Me knowing the geography behind my death isn't helpful. Oh, we're going 180 degrees south, which is literally directly down. She was basically trying to say that having that information would help us in that situation, but how does me knowing the angle at which I'm dying in prevent me from dying? It doesn't. Geography class is completely irrelevant. Nowadays, I'm not going to call someone and be like, oh, these are my coordinates. No, I'm going to turn on my data and be like, oh, use the Find My iPhone app and find out where I am, because I don't know where I am, but the Find My iPhone app does. Most people have a smartphone nowadays. Like when I was in the 8th grade, there was this grade 4 who had an iPhone 5, and that was the year the iPhone 5 came out. And I'm like, who are you even texting? You're 10. None of your friends have cell phones. Why do you? But whatever. That's a whole other story. But majority of people have a smartphone which have GPSs on them, so you can find where you need to go. I don't need to know how to read a map. I don't need to know how to tell you my coordinates, and I don't need to know what direction my plane is crashing in. That's not to say that if you know these things it's bad, like it's not a deficit for you to know them, but I don't think that it's something that should be compulsory. I don't think that should have to take up one of your courses in school when you could be learning something that actually makes sense to you. And yes, I know that when you're 14 years old, you don't know what you want to be, and you might find out that you were actually interested in geography, but you take geography and all that stuff in elementary school, and I think you'd know whether or not you even remotely liked it when you got to high school. So I don't think that it should be compulsory because it's not even really relevant. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me because I make new videos every Monday. All my social media links will be below in case you want to follow me on there, and I'll see you next week with another video.